Hey, what's going on, everybody? In this video, we are going to be breaking down Spider-Man the Animated Series, Season 2, Episode 5, Mutant Revenge. Let's get into it, talk about it, hit that intro.
You are watching the Fan Club.
You're watching the Fan Club.
And you're watching the Fan Club. Do you know what time it is?
And you know what time it is.
It's time for the Fan Club. Let's go. Hey!
I can't do this on my own, cause you know things ain't always sweet when you out here in these streets. But my morpher when it morphed, I made a fake.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Fan Club. It is your boy Brosnan in the building. Welcome to the show. We are so happy to have you. In this video, we are going to be breaking down Spider-Man the Animated Series, Season 2, Episode 5, Mutant Revenge. Last episode, we saw the X-Men make an appearance, and they're popping back up to wrap up this story arc, which is pretty cool if you ask me. Before we tell you about all the crazy things that happened in today's episode, let's give you a quick recap of what happened in last episode. Spider-Man, terrified by a mysterious mutation, seeks help from X-Men at Xavier's mansion, only to be ambushed and subjected to a danger room simulation featuring deadly sentinels. While the X-Men assist in defeating the robotic threats, Professor X offers no cure for Spider-Man's condition, leading to frustration. Meanwhile, Brand Corporation CEO Herbert Landon, secretly collaborating with the Hobgoblin, plans a deadly scheme to eliminate all mutants. Landon's actions, driven by greed and a desire for purification, are revealed as he prepares to test a mutant eradicating serum on the captured beast. The episode culminates in a confrontation between Spider-Man, Wolverine, and the Hobgoblin, leaving Beast's fate and Landon's ultimate plans hanging precariously in the balance. And that's what takes us into today's episode, so let's get right into it. In Mutants Revenge, the 5th episode of Season 2 of Spider-Man the Animated Series, the stakes ramp up as Spider-Man is faced with stopping a diabolical plan orchestrated by the villain Herbert Landon, a man intent on eradicating all mutants. The episode begins with an explosive encounter involving Hobgoblin, who attacks Spider-Man and Wolverine but fails in his mission to kill them. Instead, the explosion pushes the two heroes apart, leading to a chaotic confrontation. Wolverine, fiercely determined to find his missing teammate Beast, corners Spider-Man for answers, but their tussle quickly escalates until Hobgoblin distracts them with another attack. As the villain's antics draw attention, Landon activates a missile defense system targeting Spider-Man and Wolverine, forcing them to escape together just as they realize the grave situation unfolding around them. After a series of back-and-forth dialogues and action sequences showcasing Wolverine's furiosity and Spider-Man's agility, the two heroes infiltrate Landon's lair, where tension escalates as Landon seeks to eliminate mutants, not just their condition. A turning point occurs when Landon's sinister plot to use mutant DNA culminates in a disastrous transformation, turning him into a green monster after a dangerous chemical pool mishap. As chaos erupts, Spider-Man and the X-Men intervene to confront the mutated Landon, who now poses a significant threat to New York City. A thrilling action sequence ensues, showcasing each mutant's unique abilities as they work together to save the city and stop Landon's destructive plans. In a moment of significant character development, Genevieve, a scientist working for Landon, reveals her own mutant powers and ultimately assists in saving the day, highlighting themes of acceptance and the struggle for identity amidst adversity. The episode culminates with an empowering message about the power of teamwork and friendship, especially as Wolverine reconciles with his teammates, affirming that they don't have to bear their burdens alone. As the dust settles, Spider-Man finds solace in the realization that he can lean on his allies during crises, ending on a hopeful note as he prepares to reconnect with a familiar ally, Dr. Mariah Crawford. Overall, Mutants Revenge delivers a great story. It blends action and character development, making it a memorable entry in the Spider-Man the Animated Series saga. And this episode kind of opens the door to a bunch of collabs that are coming, team up, stuff like that. This was awesome. I remember watching this episode as a kid and loving everything about it. Who doesn't love the X-Men? Who doesn't love Spider-Man? Put them together, and that is definitely a top team up. Let's get into some notes and trivia from Spider-Man animated fandom. This two-part episode is based off a three-part miniseries called Spider-Man: The Mutant Agenda, which was published between March 1994 and May 1994. We talked about this last review, but both The Mutant Agenda and Mutant Revenge were far more expensive to make because of the cast of X-Men had to be transported from Canada, where the X-Men series was produced, to LA, where Spider-Man was produced. Early in the episode, both Spider-Man and Wolverine call Hobgoblin a clown, which could be a reference to Mark Hamill's role as the Joker in Batman the Animated Series. This episode features a brief look at Beast's human form before he grew blue fur. This is the only episode to feature Hank McCoy's original human body in either X-Men or Spider-Man. That's interesting, I did not know that. Jean Grey was left out of the final battle where Spider-Man and the X-Men fight Landon. When the X-Men arrive to help Spider-Man and Beast fight the mutated Herbert Landon, Jean Grey is with them. Jean can be seen for a few seconds when the X-Men first arrive. However, in the next shot, when the X-Men talk about how to stop Landon, Jean is missing and never seen again. The reason Jean Grey was left out may have been because her powers were too similar to Genevieve's powers. Had Jean appeared in this episode, there would have been no need for Genevieve's subplot in which she eventually accepts being a mutant and uses her powers to save the X-Men. That's interesting. I never noticed that she was there and then just completely took off. That's something as a kid that you don't really notice, but now that you're an adult, you're like, well, what in the heck? What happened to her? That's very interesting. But what are your thoughts? I thought this was a very good two-part episode. I love seeing the X-Men. I love seeing Spider-Man, and it actually made sense for them to put it together to see Herbert Landon turn into like this Frankenstein monster-looking thing. It was crazy. Spider-Man the Animated Series has been treating me well so far. I have been loving going down memory lane and reliving some of these nostalgic Spider-Man moments. But let me know your thoughts in the comments. Shout out all the fans out there that take the time out of their day to watch this content. You are the real MVPs, and we'll see you next time. Peace. I want to give a special shout out to the Gold Ranger members, Salima Ramirez, Stephen Heffelman, Thomas Franco, Anime King Nick, Louis Cairns, and Roderick Hare. Thank you guys so much for your support, and if you want a video shout out like this one, sign up to be a Gold Ranger member today. Hey, what's going on? Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like, subscribe, hit that share button, and if you can, please sign up to be a member today. We have 3 membership power-ups. We have the Gold Ranger power-up, the most popular. You get into our exclusive fan club chat group. We have fan-exclusive videos that we are adding monthly now, and you get a video shout out. Yes, folks, at the end of our videos, I will shout out your name. We also have the Quantum Ranger power-up where you get monthly meetings online with me. Yes, folks, we will talk once a month on Zoom, and you can give me your ideas for future episodes. And then we have a professional package, the Dr. K power-up. That is for businesses that want to tap into the platform. If you guys can, please sign up to be a member today. It is highly appreciated, and it helps us keep these videos going. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Peace.
Hi, we're Bulk and Skull. We have been requested by the fan club to say something funny.